Right, good morning. I hope everybody is ready for a beautiful Saturday. It is Saturday, August 19th. Yeah, got something kind of heavy weighing on my mind, so we'll chat about it down the road. Catch you in a few. Would be that one, wouldn't it? Oh yeah, mercy. Woo! Well, good morning and welcome back to the Virginia Motobog. Hey, good morning and welcome back to the MotoBaumVirginia channel. Yeah. Wave to your peeps, man. Wave to your peeps and stay out of the way of the people who are not traveling in their own lane. Whew. Yeah. So what's weighing on my mind? You know, I got the Tube Buddy, and try to help the channel, give a good positive message out to people. I try not to be too negative, yet I do show whatever real side, that there is of me. Maybe not all of it, but enough of it that you get the idea, right? Some stuff I edit out where I'm just a jerk or talking smack about something or whatever and get out a good character. So yeah, that's what I do. And so on the Tube Buddy, I get to read comments. I like to look at stuff. I like to see, wow, is this channel growing a little bit? That's really cool, because it has, and got a lot of nice little comments and lots of looks at some of the work that I've been doing, trying to put out for you, and it's kind of gratifying, so thank you for those that have. But sometimes comments, like I've seen other people, and it takes some very mature way to look at it to not get offended, because you get that one person who will just look for the total negativity and call you a name, and then get you doubting about your own self and what you did, and that basically you should be ashamed of yourself and that you're selfish. And well, yeah, a lot of us are that way, I mean, we can't deny that. I'm not saying I'm no perfect saint or whatever, but it's, in a way, it is pain from other people that they project their own stuff on you, calling you out. I'm not saying it's that way every time, but a lot of times it is. So I try to take the comments with a grain of salt, but I've had a couple people comment on the drunk drivers, the person that just pretty much just about hit me. I got that in the in one of my camera views, where they came up and got right in my lane, right just about rear end me, or sideswipe me, and they take off. And I thought something was up. Anybody can, get distracted and move over a little bit, and then you watch them weave across the road several times later on in that video, and then they go in the ditch, and then they swerve out in front of you. And it's not easy just to take your motorcycle, in my brain, to, I stopped, I went by, I looked in, they looked like they were, okay, probably shook up. But I wasn't going to stop, I saw other cars stopping, and then up the road I stopped in the 7-Eleven, heard the ambulance, and knew everything was, was fine. They're going to, be taken care of. Not a whole lot I could do about it. Somebody thought I was just caring only about me, myself, my moto vlog, and my whatever. Like, it really had nothing to do with that. A lot of people asked for for clips of that video, and they didn't, and this certain person didn't like that either, and just, it was sad, it was a shame, and I don't know, man, it's had me in my feelings for just a few minutes, you know, and it still does actually, because you got to really, like I say, you got to really be mature to look at these things and know that people lash out at you and say things, you know, to make you doubt yourself and make you feel bad and, you know, point stuff. Is there things I could improve on and do better in my life? Absolutely, you know. That's no way really to, well, at least for me, to try to be helpful towards me or whatever, but I don't know, maybe it is. Anyway, just stuff that's on my mind, man, and it did make me doubt and think, and then I have to look at that. I have to look at that and let it go. Do some work on it, whatever it may be, in whichever direction it may be, because it was not nice. And it just reminds me not to be judgmental of other people either. And I try not to be, unless they're driving really crappy and running me off the road. Yeah. So I guess there's you know, things I can work on, you know. Should I stop? I guess, but how many people does it take to stop to see if they're okay when I, you know, rode by? It pretty much, I guess, looked okay to me, and there's already 2 other cars stopping and pulling over. Apparently they called them in, they checked on them, made sure they were fine, you know. On the other hand, nobody was checking on me when they almost ran me over back there. I didn't expect nobody to. I'm just saying, you know. If we're gonna be self-righteous, let's be self-righteous for all. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just gotta look at the part I play in things, man, you know, and I responded, and try not to respond when I'm in the heat of the moment, because at first you read that, you know, you feel hurt, you feel a little offended, you're like, what does this person got to say something like that? What is, and then, you know, after you take time to analyze it and see what it was designed to do, and is it truthful, and if so, what part is, what part ain't, and that's what I did. Woo. We got a green light. And then somebody pulls out. That's pretty crazy. The lights must not be working. Oh yeah, are we gonna stop? Maintain speed in tunnels, is that what it says? How about before the tunnel? Do we want to maintain any of it before the tunnel? Yes, that's a little heavy on my mind, man. I just want to be sure that, you know, I'm doing good things on this channel, you know. Try to give out things that have helped me through life and took me out of certain bondages and prisons in my mind, you know, and things that held me back from life, and I still got more to go. And oh yeah, the safety tips as far as being out here and riding, you know, as safely as you can, doing your own part, and just being a defensive rider. I get to commute every day in this on a motorcycle, so I get lots of opportunities to gain the knowledge, because I don't just come out here zipping to work without thinking about my own safety. You know, I gear up fairly decent at times and let you know how I'm thinking about other vehicles when they're getting close to me or approaching me, or maybe their driving habits and what I'm spotting, what I'm seeing. You know, awareness, being aware of situations that may not even be occurring, but projecting the possibilities because of your past experiences of what could happen. They're little triggers, and it will help you out. I'm sure we'll be slowing down again because the tunnel's coming. Maintain speed in the tunnel. What speed is that? Oh, you can smell when the motorcycle gets hot. No maintaining the speed down here for anybody. Woo! You know what would make it faster through these tunnels is if they didn't have blind corners and downhills all at the same time where you can't see approaching the tunnel, you know. Either more gradual slopes, you know, and no immediate turn coming into it right away would be helpful. As in people want to brake because they can't see what's coming around the corner. They're just, you know, they're being safe. All the locals want to, you know, holler at people. They don't know how to drive. We're here from Virginia. We go through the tunnel all the time. And it's all these other people and tourists and, you know, and yeah, there are one or two or three of them from time to time, but in general, including myself, especially on the motorcycle, I'm not going to come flying around the corner and point downhill and charge into a tunnel, have people behind me rather close too, and not hit the brakes. I got to warn the people behind me that they need to be aware so I don't get hurt, right? And they don't get themselves hurt. That's the bottom line, man. I got the view on narrow and narrow, or linear, I guess you should say. And we're gonna see what kind of video quality we get there. Do we really need on these commutes super wide angle, distorted views and versions? You know, I don't know. I'd rather see what I'm actually looking at up close than something really far away that's in the fisheye and bending of distortion of your lens. And it's neat to capture some things, I guess. Like I did with the drunk driver, I didn't think I need a wide angle super view for that, but any camera would have picked that up. But you know what I'm saying, look at the groves of traffic over there. Woo! Groves. At least they're moving. Woo, we're almost at 80,000 miles on Lucy. 79,282. That's interesting because that's the exit up there, 282, that I met my daughter the other day doing a backup. That was just amazing. Good things in life, you know. You do your best. I see her doing her best as well. It helps me to do my best. And vice versa. What you do well. And accept that level that you're at as being right where you need to be. We all have room to grow. Wouldn't that be neat to have rooms to go to? There would be room to grow, where you could share your life experiences with the truth. You know, your experiences are what they are. They are what they are. Some of those experiences scar you and dictate your life in a negative way. Others enrich you and make you feel great. And the feelings and emotions, you're taught to react, I think, a lot of ways. I think some of it is internal, we do know, you know. We shouldn't be this way or we shouldn't be that way or whatever, but we are. We are loaded with sin. I'm watching. It's like I was watching before. Yeah, that was another video back there. People got irritated. Got like almost 500,000 views. 450,000, 500, I don't know. Yeah, I had to stop reading any of those comments. I responded to a couple. I'm like, man, that's a losing battle. People see what they want to see, and then they give you their peace of mind. Then they start arguing amongst themselves, or judging others. Like, man, there we go. Happy trails to you. Yeah. Until we meet again. I knew it. Yeah, you gotta crank that thing. Holy smokies.